I'm back. You're back. So let's do this. It's been about 2 months since I've recorded anything, about a month and a half since I've edited anything. Partially because I am an old man and I threw my back out and was in bed for 10 or 12 days. Partially because of the snowpocalypse. When I was going outside, I had no interest in filming anything when it was single-digit temperatures here in Texas. But that has passed. It's in the mid to high 50s, going to be in the 60s tomorrow and back to the 70s in the coming days. So thought I'd take advantage of the damp ground and get a couple projects done. The big one I want to get done near term, let me spin you around, is this cattle guard here is terrible. The cows just walk over it if we leave the gate open. That's why I added the gate. And you can see that the dirt just filled up this. It runs down the hill from our house. And so while the ground's a little bit soft, I'm going to try and cut these two braces on both sides. And then the neighbor who's pulled these before said he chains them to his forks and lifts it up. I am skeptical that our little skid will do that, but we're going to give it a whirl. Well, I think that blade's ate up, so time for a new one. This is all the progress I made on that second cut. Not good. Yeah, let's try the old cutoff wheel. Swap out the wheel. Crap. Well, that's not good. I either need to get some 7-inch wheels or a new blade for that bandsaw. It's tough to see, but there's just the littlest piece left on the bottom. So I'm going to put on another new wheel and see if maybe I can reach it. I was looking at this weld down here on the bottom, and I went to grab it, and it's completely broken. Filled with ants, of course, but I think I can just, snap that off. So we're back in business. I'm going to go get the skid, the forks, and some chain. See if we can lift this up as suggested. All right. My skepticism about this working has me starting on one side, trying to pop it up, and then see if we can get the other side. Because this side is not nearly as buried as the other. So, see how it goes. Ow. Of course, everything under here is sharp. I'm a little concerned about overloading these tips, but hopefully that's not a thing. Should I have used more than one chain? Probably. We're about to find out. All right, let's see how that goes. This thing about half throttle. Let's see what happens. Oh man, that actually lifted out pretty nice. The problem is the gate's in the way. So let's, I'm gonna go pull the pin on the gate and see if I can push the gate further back. That went pretty slick. All right, status update. Pulled the pin on the gate. Wind took the gate, knocked you over, scratched up the camera. So that's cool. Unrelated, these little Amazon battery-powered Christmas lights that are on this gate, they work awesome. We got 2 sets of them for, I don't know what it was, like 20 bucks. And they worked great. These ones are all dead and hanging and whatever because the cows came up and nibbled on them. But the ones on our outside gate are still going strong. This gate really wants to move. Anyway, so the little battery-powered Christmas lights on Amazon, pretty okay. All right, let's see if we can Jeremy Clarkson this. It's brute force and ignorance. I'll be damned. That is amazing. Crap, I can't get out. So far, I don't think I've damaged anything, which is really quite spectacular for me. All right. Just looking to lift this end enough to drag it out of here. Look at that. That is amazing. Didn't even damage the cattle guard. All right, now I'm just gonna try and get a rough grade on this so my wife doesn't bottom out when she brings the kids home. All right. Well, good, not great, but I still haven't put the pin back in this. We've got, hey-o, coming at you quick. The wind's pretty good. We at least got rid of the big divot so the wife can pull in and out today. I'll get the land plane out and smooth that gradual transition down. And this is one of the things that I needed to get done before I brought in more gravel to fix this drive. So I'm really happy and shocked that little 325G had enough oomph to lift that out. I don't know if it would have if I would have started in the middle. I think rocking the ends was a good thing, so I think that's a good takeaway AAR comment out of it. But other than that, I don't think I'd change anything. Went awesome.